Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Maunama murayar kattum. Ma brahmavattu valan. சிவநிலை தவசர்ச்சீடர் செரி குருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோருருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. Shri Arunachalam. So today we are going to start Atma Sakshatkar Prakaranam. Those who are not following it, we are going to continue with the Devikalottaram in the evening. For the sake of the viewers, I am just sharing. There are 25 verses more in Devikalottaram, which we are going to continue in the evening class, that is 4:15 to 5:50. So now, morning, this class and the late morning class, that is 11:15 to 12, we are going to take Atma Sakshatkar Padalam. We are going to start this. Okay. Now, as I told you before, this also from the Upagama, and Bhagavan happened to go through it, and he was so impressed. And this was the Upadesha given by Parameshwara to Lord Muruga, Subramanya. So Bhagavan was so impressed, and so he made it into Tamil in a beautiful poetry. Always he makes it into Venba meter. So this is Atma Sakshatkar Padalam. Okay. The name itself signifies Atma Sakshatkaram Prakaranam. So this textbook explains how to gain that Atma Sakshatkar, how to abide, how to realize oneself and abide in it. So that is it. We will straight away plunge into the text. So as usual, the Mangala Venba written by Bhagavan himself. 1 minute. ஆன்மாவாமீசன் குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரமாகுமீது ஆன்மாவாய் என்னகத்தே இருந்தின்று தமிழ் சொல்வானம் முன்னவனாய முதல் ஆன்மாவாமீசன் குகனுக்கருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரமாகுமீது ஆன்மாவாய் என்னகத்தே இருந்தின்று தமிழ் சொல்வானம் முன்னவனாய முதல். Here Bhagavan says, ஆன்மாவாம் ஈசன் குஹனுக்கு அருள் செய்த ஆன்ம சாட்சாத்காரம் ஆகும் இது. So very clearly he states, who is that Isan? Who is the Parameshwara? Anmavam Isan. The self itself is Parameshwara. Anmavam Isan, Guhanukku arul seidar. Who is Guhan? Guhan means Lord Subramanya. Lord Muruga, he is called as the Guhan. We saw one who is residing in the cave of the heart. It's called Guhan. Arul seidar Anma Sakshatkaram ahum idu. So Lord Shiva has given this Upadesha to Muruga, and for what? To gain the Anma Sakshatkaram. Anma Sakshatkaram. Meaning to realize the self within oneself. Meaning the direct experience of the self. As we have seen, the self cannot be experienced, but in the Vyavaharik language it is said, the direct experience of the self. Anma Sakshatkaram Ahumidu. And then Bhagavan says, Anmava Yennagatte Irundu Indru Tamil Solvanam Munnavanaya Mudal. Residing as my own self, who is giving out in Tamil? Yennagatte Irundu. From my heart, Indru Tamil Solvanam. One who is giving out in Tamil also is Munnavanaya Mudal. Munnavan means that ancient one. Mudal means who is the cause for everything. That is the Parameshwara himself. So Bhagavan says, from the self, the same Lord Parameshwara is now giving out this Atma Sakshatkar. How beautiful. So Bhagavan identifies totally with the self and with the Ishvara. And he says, he is only now speaking to all the seekers in Tamil. See, a very interesting thing. This Upadesha is given by Lord Parameshwara to Lord Muruga Subramanya. And you know what? The devotees of Bhagavan, they consider Bhagavan as the avatar of Muruga only, of Subramanya only. So here, Kanakamal beautifully writes, and Muruga is called as the Tamil Kadavul. I don't know how they call him as Tamil Kadavul, Hindi Kadavul and all, but they call him Tamil Kadavul. So here Kanakamal writes saying that Lord Muruga, that Subramanya, who heard from Parameshwara, he himself in this avatar of Bhagavan, he is giving out to the seekers. Since he had heard directly, he would have grasped it, and he has given it in Tamil, the language which Muruga likes. And Muruga really he propagated. So the same Lord Subramanya here is giving out for the sake of the seekers. So it's very, very authentic, she says. And you know, earlier Lord Muruga gave Upadesha to Lord Shiva also. He is called as Tandai Swami, Swami Nathan. He gave the Upadesha of Pranava, Lord Shiva himself. See how wonderful. But Lord Muruga, with all humility, he heard this from Parameshwara. And as Bhagavan Shri Ramana Maharshi, he is giving out to the seekers. So this is Anma Sakshatkar Prakaranam. As usual, it is not ordinary text. It is high-flown Vedantic text. High-flown means what really high-flown. Like Devikalottaram only. But each text has got its own charm, in its own way. So while we go one by one, we will understand what it is. Now, after the Mangala Shloka, we shall go to the first verse. Anna Sivan Pinnum Arulvan Guhane Nirku. Anna Sivan Pinnum Arulvan Guhane Nirku. Anniya Suchiyam Araivanmai. Anniya Suchiyam Araivanmai. மன்னவே நிற்களமாயாவுழுமே நிற்பதாய் நுட்பமதாய் உட்கொள்ளப் போகாதேனும் அன்ன சிவன் பின்னுமருள்வான் குகனே நிற்கு அந்நிய சூழ்ச்சி அறைவன்மை மன்னவே நிற்களமாயாவுழுமே நிற்பதாய் நுட்பமதாய் உட்கொள்ளப் போகாதேனும். See, this meter is really flat only. There is no sort of, it's like going straight. That's how we heard. But anyway, it is convenient for us. There is no trouble. So, Anna Shivan, Pinnum Arulvan, that Lord Parameshwara, he is now addressing Lord Guha, Subramanya. Guhane, Nirku Anniya Suchiyam Arivan. Oh Guha, now I am going to give you one more or some other Suchumam. Suchumam means what? A technique. Mei Mannave. Mei means the truth. Mei Mannave, to realize the truth. It means before he has given some other techniques. Now in this Atma Sakshatkaram, he is saying, now I am going to tell you another technique to realize the truth. Mei Mannave. Nishkalamai, Yavulume Nirpadai, Nutpamadai. The truth which is Nishkalam. Nishkalam means formless, without any kala. Nishkalam, Nishkalamai. Yavulume Nirpadai, which is in and through everything. Yavulume Nirpadai, which is immanent, all pervading. Yavulume Nirpadai, Nutpamadai, very subtle. Subtler than the subtlest, they say. The mind and buddhi itself is subtle. And the Karana Sharira is still subtler. That is, the Maya Sharira is still subtler. And this Atma is subtler than the subtlest. Because that illumines everything. So, Nutpamadai, Utkollappohadenum, which cannot be grasped through the mind, through the senses or the mind. Utkollappohadu, meaning what? It cannot be grasped by the senses or the mind. So here Paramashiva says, O Guhane, now listen carefully. I am going to explain to you another technique. Anniya Suchi Arivan. See, Suchi means here technique or very secretive way. Suchi Arivan. Mei Mannave, to realize the truth. What is the truth? Nishkalamai, without any form. And Yavulume Nirpadai, it is all pervading. And Nutpamadai, very subtle. See, imagine if a thing is without any form and very, very subtle, then it cannot be grasped by the mind. Na? What the senses can grasp? Only the forms and all the sense objects. This is formless and all pervading and very subtle. Space is subtle. Space itself is difficult to comprehend, to understand. It is subtler than the space. It is Chidakasham, heart space. So it is so subtle. That is why, though it is all pervading, that alone is still, it is not comprehended. Because generally we comprehend everything through the senses and mind, with the buddhi. But this cannot be comprehended because this is the very subject. That is another thing. This is the very subject. So by the pure consciousness, everything is illumined. And the other things, the senses and mind cannot illumine. The other day we saw now, the eyes can see the world of objects. But eyes cannot see itself. You can see it in the mirror, that's a different thing. The reflection of your eyes you can see. You can see others' eyes, but can you ever see your eye? Can you ever see? It's not possible. Similarly, with the light of the torch, you cannot see the battery which is giving power to the torch. So this is so subtle. That is the trouble. If it is in the world, then the scientists would have discovered long time back, because they are always extroverts, looking out. They don't even consider the observer into the equation. Later when Einstein came, he included in some way. Now they realize that the experiencer or the observer also equally important. Our Rishi says they are only important. According to the observer, the observed. According to the observer's vasana, the coloration of his mind, the observed also varies. So this is so subtle that it is not known. Therefore, Parameshwara himself has to come as a teacher, as Adi Guru, and reveal it. And through this, he is revealing to all of us, all the seekers of the truth. So, you know how beautifully it is said, see? So, Devi Kalotram is given to Ambal, to Parvati Devi. And here, Parameshwara is giving to Muruga. You know what? The Tamil people have got some special affiliation for Muruga, or Subramanya. Something special. You go wherever you go, wherever the Tamil people live, you go to Sri Lanka, Malaysia, anywhere you go, my God, they really, worship Muruga like anything. And they say Tamil Kadavul and all. And you know what? Once I had been invited to a conference, all international Muruga conference or something, somewhere in Malaysia. You know what? I was so surprised. There were great scholars invited to speak and all. And one fellow was speaking, he's a great professor and all. He was telling, actually Lord Muruga is from China. I got shocked. China, he's saying, yes, he must be, he's saying. I thought, where he is getting all such thoughts, I don't know really. And people have got wonderful ideas about Muruga. I was so stunned. I don't know. Anything can be said. And in another version of Ramayana, they say Sita is actually Ravana's daughter.
Yeah.
In order to really protect her and take care of her, Ravana took her. See? I don't know. They're wonderful stories, Out of compassion, he took her, not kidnapping her. Such stories are also there in the world. And if you go to Sri Lanka, you hear so many stories. They really appreciate Ravana so much. Even Tamil Saiva people, the Hindu people, they appreciate Ravana so much. Because Lankeshwaran, whatever suddenly is Lankeshwaran. How can we? And he is Shiva Bhakta. He is a Shiva Bhakta and he knows Vedas. All boxes ticked. Now, he has kidnapped another man's wife. That is okay. That's what they say. That too, he didn't do anything to her, na? Meaning he had a curse. When the lady is not willing, if he approaches her, his head will break. That was the curse. I don't know all those stories, So they give this thing to safeguard him. No. Sita is only his daughter. She was suffering in the forest because of this stupid drama. So he, out of compassion, went there and took her and kept safely in Ashokavana. One Sri Lanka Maya sitting here, see? They are the people who propagate such ideas. We don't know. Anything is possible in this world. Because Maya, everything. So, Muruga also, there are wonderful ideas about Muruga also. But here we need not go into all those things. But here we will understand this is given by Lord Shiva to Muruga. So here is clearly saying, I am going to reveal a very subtle technique to you with which you will realize the self which is formless, which is all pervading, which is subtler than the subtlest, and which cannot be grasped by the senses and the mind. Then with faith you have to listen from the Guru. Then you have to contemplate on it, and then you have to dive deep within. Then you realize. How you realize? You remind as the self to realize the self. It is said it is not knowing, it is being. As I told you, with Adisukshma Buddhi, you get a glimpse of it. Glimpse means what? As you see the face in the mirror, the reflection is as same as the original one. Na? Like that you get a glimpse of the truth through the Adisukshma Buddhi. But after that, giving up that even, you abide. Because it is known by itself, it is of the nature of knowledge. I am. So there is no doubt about it. There is no doubt. So that is how you know the truth. Now Shiva is going to reveal. Yadanal anubhavama jnana nangeidum Yadanai arindon sivaneyam Yadavarkum Yennar sollapattadindra vijñānathai Ennidattin nindru keel nindru Yadanal anubhavama jnana nangeidum Yadanai arindon sivaneyam Yadavarkum Yennar sollapattadindra vijñānathai Ennidattin nindru kelindru. So actually the tune is little different, but I am going to stick to this tune only. Because too many tunes now I can't handle. So I am going to stick to this tune only. So this is a flat tune, and it is almost similar to what I have read, but little chumma they are making some. I don't want to go into it. This is fine. For you it doesn't make difference. It is in Tamil. For you anyway. Yadanal anubhavama jnanam nangi eidum Yadanai arindon sivaneyam. So he said, I am going to reveal to you a special technique. Yadanal, by that technique, by which technique? Anubhavama jnanam nangeidum. See, when you hear that, when you contemplate on that, and when you meditate, Anubhavama jnanam nangeidum, you can experience this in your own heart. Anubhavama jnanam. So means for direct experience. Anubhavama jnanam, aparoksha jnanam. Paroksha and aparoksha. Paroksha jnana means what? It's only in the thought level, as an idea, as a concept. But aparoksha means your direct experience. So by which Anubhava jnana nangeidum, you will realize and you will experience this. Yadane arindon sivaneyam. One who has known this, he is Shiva himself. So who is saying? Lord Shiva himself is saying. One who has known this, he is Shiva himself. Meaning what? Brahmavit brahmaiva bhavati. When you know that, you become that, or you are that. Yadani arindon shivaneyam. And then he is saying, see, these are all the techniques of the teacher, to create some more interest in the student. Here he says, Yadavarkum enna sollapattadindru, which was not revealed to anybody till this point of time. See, I am going to reveal to you a knowledge which was never revealed to anybody. Secret. Oh, am I a special student then? Yes, you are very special to me, very dear to me. I am going to reveal a technique, a method by which you will realize this truth in your own heart. as your own experience. And when you know this, you become Shiva himself. Not even I have revealed to your mother, Parvati Devi. I have kept it only for you, special. Not even to Ganesha. See, in South India, Ganesha is the elder brother. And Skanda, Muruga is the younger one. But if you go to North India, I was so surprised. Subramanya is the elder brother. Can you imagine this? And Ganesha is the younger one. I could not believe this. And I rechecked with our Kamta, our priest. He said, yes, Swamiji. How can it be? I don't know. And they say, in North India, Muruga is a brahmachari. So the ladies are not supposed to worship Muruga. You know that? In Mumbai, when I was there, there was a puja happening. No ladies. I asked, why? This is puja for Skanda, for Subramanya. And ladies should not worship him. He is a brahmachari. So what? No ladies. I don't know. Here he has got 2 wives. So in North India, he is showing some other face or what? Similarly for Ganesha, here he is a brahmachari. And there he says 3. I was thinking only 2. Siddhi Buddhi. He was saying Riddhi also. I don't know. He is more knowledgeable, I suppose. So, in lighter vein, please don't misunderstand me. In the lighter vein, that is what is all, confusing actually. But here he is saying, I have not even revealed to Ganesha. I gave him the Jnana Param. That is true. That fruit I gave him. That is all. But for you, I am going to give you this knowledge. Right? Please listen carefully. எது எவர்க்கும் என்ன சொல்லப்பட்டதென்று அவ்விஞ்ஞானத்தை என்னிடத்து நின்று கேள் நின்று அவ்விஞ்ஞானத்தை என்னிடத்து நின்று கேள் இன்று mean that knowledge you listen from me today. என்னிடத்து நின்று means what? From me. இன்று means today. So today, now you listen that from me. That vijnanam, that true knowledge, you listen from me. So beautifully set. The whole thing is set now. Now Lord is going to give out this knowledge now. And then he goes on. இது குரு பாரம்பரியத்து போந்ததாம் வாதிகள் எல்லாம் காண வாய்க்காதாம் ஈதுபவ பந்தமுத்தி பொருட்டாம் பரமமாமுகமோ எந்த தளத்தும் உளதே இது குரு பாரம்பரியத்து போந்ததாம் வாதிகள் எல்லாம் காண வாய்க்காதாம் ஈதுபவ பந்தமுத்தி பொருட்டாம் பரமமாமுகமோ எந்த தலத்தும் உளதே. And he says, this knowledge, means this knowledge, Guru Parampariyattu Pondadam. It was given out through Guru Parampara. Guru Parampariyattu Pondadam. See, this is very important. It is not just, given out by a person to another from his own hat. No. Those who are following Sanatana Dharma, they will never accept this. Means it was given out by the Guru to the Shishya. And then that Shishya, he gives out to his Shishya. Meaning what? The Guru, through his experience, he has tested it, verified it. He said, yes, this is it. Aham Brahmasmi. And then he passes it on to his Shishya. The Shishya hears it, he contemplates on it, but he realizes it in his own heart. And then he gives out. This is how this knowledge has come. Guru Shishya Parampara. This is so sacred, because this can be only experienced when you have that humility. Because ahankara, if it is there, that is the shatru, na? That is the enemy. So, only when you are humble enough, and then you sit at the feet of the Guru, with faith when you listen, contemplate, and then you offer yourself at his feet in the service of the Guru, then the mind is purified. Then the mind becomes quiet. In that, if you are sincere, with his grace, with Guru's grace, it is revealed. See, as I have been telling you, not out of our samarthyam, out of our intelligence or efforts, through Guru's grace, it is revealed to us. So this is how it is. That is why Upanishad is called as Upanishad. Upa means very close to Guru. Ni means sit down. Down means what? Become humble. Very close to Guru means not very physically close to Guru. Then Guru gets scared looking at your face. Or you may get scared looking at your Guru's face. Nearness means what? Means mentally, intellectually you should remain close. You should tune with the Guru. That is how. Upanishad. That is how we have to learn this. But Swamiji, nowadays we don't want any Guru. We have got YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is okay. But nothing like the actual presence of the Guru or the teacher. It is something unique. It is special. You understand? So, always through Guru Shishya Parampara only it has come out. Because this is so mysterious, or it is beyond our mind and intellect. Na? So only when a Guru who has realized it in his own heart, if he reveals it to the Shishya, if he listens, he can ask questions. He can clarify his doubt. And not only that, when he lives in the vicinity of Guru, he also gets tuned to his ways of thinking. And that is so important. Not just studying and understanding. You should get tuned. You understand? That is Guru Barambarya Pondadam. It has been passed on from one Guru to his Shishya, and then from that Shishya to his Shishya. So it is called as Jnana Ganga. It has come from there to all of us. And therefore we say, Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Because it is from Adi Guru, Dakshinamurti. See, each tradition has got its own Guru Parampara. If you go to Kanchimadam, they may have their own Guru Parampara. If you go to Sringeri Mat, like that, they have their own Guru Parampara. So for us, we have been groomed from Chinmaya mission. So we have been taught again and again that Sadashiva Samarambham, from Dakshinamurti onwards, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, and till Shankaracharya, and then further Asmad Acharya Paryantam, who has taught me scriptures, Acharya Paryantam. Swami Anubhavanji, who is going to come now. Asmad Acharya, our own Guru, our own Acharya, Vande Guru Paramparam. Because it is very important how it is taught, how it is interpreted. That is very, very important. Because the same Vedas only interpreted by different Acharyas in different ways. Same Sanskrit sentence only. And one person has derived Tat Tvamasi, you are that. Another person has derived the opposite meaning. You can never be that. So it's all how you look at it. So Guru Shishya Parampara is very important. See, we can proudly say, we have got a great Guru Shishya Parampara. See, Vedavyasa, Adi Shankara, they are all brilliant masters. And then coming down from Swami Tapovanam Maharaj, Gurudev, Swami Shivananda, Gurudev, and all, they are all stalwarts. And how do you fit in Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi in this Guru Parampara, if you ask me? I will tell you a very interesting thing. Actually, he doesn't have any Guru. Maybe you can call Arunachala as his Guru. But actually speaking, self is only his Guru, I would say. Guru Guruvai Olir Arunachala, he says, Kilme Lengum Kilaroli Mani, in Kilmayai Palshay Arunachala. And then he says, Guru Kutramuttarutennai Kunamai Panital, Guru Guruvai Olir Arunachala. He says Guru Guru, he says. But still, how can we fit in Bhagavan, this is my personal opinion, others may not agree with me. Definitely Ramana devotees will not agree with me. They say, no, no, no. Bhagavan is a tani mudal. You cannot compare with him anybody. You cannot fit him into anything. That's what they say. But I have got my own idea. I would say, since Bhagavan, whatever he has spoken is all Advaita Vedanta. So I would fit in into Advaita Parampara. Right? So Advaita Parampara means Adi Shankara Parampara. And he himself says, while writing Atma Bodha, the same Adi Shankara as myself, he is now revealing this to you. So it's very clear. So we can fit him in the Adi Shankara. If at all we want to fit him. Why should we fit him? We need not. But if at all we want to have him in the Guru Parampara, I would say Adi Shankara, Guru Parampara. And you know what? When Swami Tapovan Maharaj was a young brahmachari, he visited Bhagavan, it seems. Yeah. And they both sat and they didn't speak. And Tapovan had brought some bananas, it seems. He offered to Bhagavan. And both were sitting. And then a monkey came and stole the banana. And both were just sitting quiet. And then after some time, Tapovan Maharaj left, it seems. And somebody was calling him, have some prasad and go. Then Bhagavan said, allow him to go. That he has got everything, let him go. So that is one thing I have read. Tapovanam has met in its very earlier days, Bhagavan, it seems. And Swami Shivanandaji, he has come here. He has served Bhagavan for some time. See, that Mahatma is a wonderful Mahatma, Shivananda. He is our Gurudev Sannyasa Guru. He has served Gurudev, Bhagavan. He has served Bhagavan. He was residing here in Tiruvannamalai and was serving Bhagavan for some time, it seems. That also when he was very young. Young means not very young, maybe in his earlier days. And of course, Gurudev has met him, taken his blessings and all those stuff. And our Gurudev has got great respect and reverence for Bhagavan. Great, highest regard for Bhagavan. And when you go into the Bharata Desha, everybody has got highest regard for Bhagavan. All the great sons, sadhus, mahatmas, they got highest regard for Bhagavan. When you say Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they really, take you seriously. Is that so? Okay, Hari Om, come. That's what they say. If you go to Ramakrishna Mission, any mission you go, they have got high regards for Bhagavan. I told you, the Ramakrishna Mission vice president, when I said we are having some satsanga today evening, he said, I will come and I will speak. He himself has come. Without any notice, he came. Then his assistant said he has got great regards for Bhagavan. So like that we can, if at all we want, he is also part of the Advaita Parampara only, Guru Parampara only. So this is very important, it should come through the Guru Parampara. And we should be very, very grateful to the Guru Parampara. See, can we ever imagine, even in our wildest dreams, that we are everything? Or we are not this body, we are something else? No. Can we ever imagine that everything rises in me? Mayeva sakalam jatam, mayi sarvam pratishtitam. We cannot even think of this. If somebody says, we will say they are mad. If we say also, they will think us to be mad only. And if we say there is no world, please repeat. There is no world. Even when secret say setranu, killed pocket going to setranu. There is no word. What is this? What is this? So it has come through Guru Parampara. We have got faith in the Guru Parampara. See, somewhere we have to offer our ego. Na? In some altar we have to offer our ego. If we don't find any altar to surrender our ego, we are very unfortunate actually. Durbhagyam, உண்மையிலேயே வாழ்க்கையில பெரிய துர்பாகியம் அது. If we have found some altar, whatever may be the altar, to surrender our ego, we are blessed actually. Lord says, I will take care of you. Don't despair. So if he has given this assurance, why can't we trust him? To trust our Guru, we have to abide or we have to follow his instructions. Then only we can go somewhere. You understand? So, Guru Parambariyattu Pondadam. And another thing, Vadihalellam Kana Vaikadam. It is not realized through study, understanding, discussion, debate. Vadigal, tarkam, debating, vada pradivadam, in arguments, in discussions, in tarka. Because here Kanakamal writes very rightly, by this tarka, by vada pradivada, only your ego is affirmed, ego is boosted, and in this path ego should be destroyed. So never ever it can be understood through vada pradivada or by debating. You can be an intellectual, you can debate endlessly, but this is not realized through debates, only by going within. Manasu odunganu, virinji prayojanam illa. By debating and all, by discussion, the mind expands in the world outside only. The mind has to go within. It has to abide. So therefore, vadigal ellam kana vaikkadam. My Swamiji, our Swamiji, he clearly said, when you go to ashram, you listen to Acharyaji and you contemplate on it. If you have any doubts, you go to him and clarify. Do not unnecessarily argue with the Sahabrahmacharis. See, you can discuss definitely, but don't go on arguing. You will not find the truth by argumentation. By vada pradivadam, by tarkam, you will not find. So, vadigal ellam kana vaikkadam. But some people, they waste their whole life only in this, scholarship. Trying to hair-splitting argument. And sometimes you cannot come out of it. Shabdajalam maharanyam chitta brahmana karanam. Yeah, Adi Shankara himself has said, Shabdajalam. It is maharanyam, like a forest, dense forest. When you enter into it, you cannot come out. You will lose direction. Chitta brahmana karanam. Brahmana means what? You are gone. Chitta brahmana karanam. So if you have done some very great papa in previous lives, then you will come under the tutelage of a great scholar and you are gone. Thank God we have come under Bhagavan. So we must have done some punya. You know what? The Panditas, their main aim is they want to go on teaching that nobody should understand. Then only they can keep their status up always. And people should get scared. This is not my cup of tea. Yes, then they have done their job. But Mahatmas are not like that. They are so compassionate. They want everybody to understand. See, if you read Shivananda, Swami Shivananda's literature, like a grandfather, telling to the grandson, so sweet, so simple, down to earth. This is a sign of a great Mahatma. My God, how wonderful they are all. Even our Kanchi Paramacharya, if you listen to him, oh my God, they are all full of compassion. Great masters they were all. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, through ordinary stories, everything is said. So that is how it should be. So our Acharya always used to say, the teacher is one who absorbs all the heat and gives out light. Who absorbs all the heat and gives out light. Meaning, we have to study Shastra and digest it and give out only the essence in a very simple form. Then you have done your job. You have done justice to your job. If you give out in the very Karada Morada, if you give out and people run away from you, then you are a Pandita. Wise gives happiness wherever they go. Otherwise, whenever they go. This is our Acharya's famous statement. Wise give happiness wherever they go. The otherwise, whenever they go. So, we should not be otherwise. Vadigalellam kana vaikkadam. Idu bhavabandha mutti poruttam. This knowledge is for what? Bhavabandha mutti poruttam. Bhava means becoming. We are born and we die and then again born. This is called as bhava samsara. Bhava bandha. This is the bondage. Mukti peruttam. Mukti peruttam means what? To be liberated from this bondage. This knowledge is given. Adi Shankara clearly wants Bhuktaye natu muktaye. See, these kind of things, certain things happening in the world, Bhuktaye natu muktaye. This is for their own enjoyment they are preaching, they are doing this, not for mukti. Bhukti. Bhukti means enjoyment. But here clearly spelled out, Bandha mukti puruttam. Bhava bandha mukti puruttam. This knowledge is given out for liberating the souls. Bhava bandha mukti puruttam. Paramamam muhamo yenda talattumulade. Paramamam, that supremes muham, the face. Muham means face, na? Yenda talattumulade. It is everywhere. Sahasrashisha purushaha. Sahasrakshas sahasrapad. Meaning what? His face is everywhere. Meaning what? In and through all the jivas, he is only knowing everything. He is antaryami. He is a witness. Paramama muhamo yendat talattum ullade. Meaning what? It is all pervading. Everywhere you see only him. Even though we see the differences, the different jivas or different things, we see the truth is he alone is seeing through all eyes. He alone is hearing through all ears. He alone is talking through all tongues. So here it is said, Paramama muhamo. Paramama means the supreme's face. He is not facing one direction. Yendat talattumulade. It is facing everywhere. It is everywhere. Meaning what? He is the antaryami. He resides in everybody's heart. Ishvara sarvabhutana. Hriddeshe Arjuna tishtati. Brahmayan sarvabhutatma yantrarudhani mayaya. So he resides in everybody's heart. And he is the light with which everything is illumined. So nobody can escape, nobody can cheat him. He knows everything. That is what it said. So, muhamo yendat talattumulade. That truth I am going to reveal to you. I have not revealed to anybody else. I am going to reveal to you only. And then how can you say it is coming from Guru Parampara? See, this special way, the special technique is very unique. But this knowledge is coming through Guru Parampara. From the beginningless time, it has been coming. So Dakshinamurti, he gave it through silence only. And he showed the chin mudra. That's all. And the students were very, very advanced, so they could grasp it. But now if I sit like this, then you will ask, what happened to the Swami? He forgot everything today? He forgot his tune? He forgot his mobile also? Why is he sitting quiet? What happened to him? If I sit quiet, maybe you all may sleep and I will also sleep. So, Dakshinamurti, being Dakshinamurti, he sat quiet and everybody realized. This happened in Bhagavan Sannidhanam also once. It's a very interesting story. I have told several times. You know, one Shivaratri night, there is no food, I suppose, in the Shivaratri night. So the devotees were sitting around Bhagavan, it seems. And one devotee asked Bhagavan, Bhagavan, today is auspicious day, Shivaratri. Why can't you explain Dakshinamurti Stotram to us? Then Bhagavan didn't say anything, he just sat quiet. And it is observed and it is written that devotee himself says, after some time, something magical happened. Because of the presence of Bhagavan on that auspicious night, everybody sat quiet, uttering even a word, and not even thought rising in their mind. And time passed. Tick, tick, tick. 1 hour passed, 2 hours, 3 hours passed, it seems. And nobody was moving, nobody was uttering a word, and no thoughts rising in their minds. They were absolutely sitting, not even closing their eyes. They were just looking at Bhagwan. Bhagwan was also just sitting there, prashantam. அப்படியே என்ன சொல்றது, ஒரு மாய வித்தக்காரன் மாதிரி Bhagwan, he just stilled everybody's mind. And after that, Bhagwan said, now you understand what is Dakshinamurti Stotram. That is Dakshinamurti Stotram. The silence is supreme. In the silence, the mind dissolves. If you are in the presence of a great Mahatma, his silence is so powerful that mind cannot go here, there. The mind has to go. So this has been sort of demonstrated in Bhagwan's life. That is Dakshinamurti Stotra. See, whenever we chant the first shloka, that is Dakshinamurti Mangala shloka, Dhyana shloka. Once again translated by Bhagwan to Tamil. That is why I am so fond of it. See, in Sanskrit, what is that? Maunam Vyakya Prakatita Para Brahma Tattvam Yuvanam. Yuvanam. Here he says Balan. He doesn't even say Yuvanam. Yuvanam means youth. He says Balan. That is what said as Balan. See, in Tamil, Balan has become Valan. But he says Balan. Balan means still younger. See, you have to become a child to enter into the kingdom of heaven. That's what Jesus also has said. Balan means innocent, living in the present, not holding on to anything. So here he says Dakshinamurti as Balan, not even Yuvan. So beautifully he has translated Dakshinamurti Stotram. Dakshinamurti Stotram also we are going to see. And Bhagavan's language is so beautiful. Okay, so Paramamuhamo Yenda Talattumulade. He is all present everywhere. எவனெல்லாவற்றும் இருக்குமித்தேவன் எவனெல்லாமாகி இருப்பன் எவன் முகம் எங்குமுளான் என்னவனான் தத்துவமெல்லாம் தானாய் தங்கியலாம் மிஞ்சியுளான் தான் எவனெல்லாவற்றும் இருக்குமித்தேவன் எவனெல்லாமாகி இருப்பன் எவன் முகம் எங்குமுளான் என்னவனான் தத்துவமெல்லாம் தானாய் தங்கியலாம் மிஞ்சியுளந்தான் எவன் எல்லாவற்றும் இருக்கும் இத்தேவன். One who is present everywhere in everything. எல்லாவற்றும் இருக்கும் இத்தேவன். எவன் எல்லாமாகி இருப்பன். Not only that, one who has become everything. Ellamahi iruppan. Not only he is in and through everything, he alone is. See the ornament, you see only the gold. Gold only is appearing as all the ornaments. Is that not so? So Ellamahi iruppan. Evan muham yengumulan, whose face is everywhere. Facing all directions, everywhere. Yennavanan. He cannot be thought of. Tattvam ellam tanai. He has become all the tattvas. And tangiyalam minjiyulandan. Tangiyalan means what? He is remaining in all tattvas and minjiyulandan. And he is beyond also. When everything is removed, whatever remains. Minji means what? Minjiyulan means whatever remains. That is he, or that is she, or that is Paramatma. You understand? So here, how beautiful it is revealed. So, he is immanent and transcendental at the same time. Immanent means he is in and through everything. And not only that, he alone is and his face is everywhere. He is, as a Sakshi, he knows everything. But he cannot be thought of. Enna vanan. Again and again repeated. Enna vanan. You cannot think about him. How you have to meditate on him? Achintyam. He cannot be thought of. Enna vanan. Tattvamellam tanai tangi. He is in and through all the tattvas. We saw in Shaiva Siddhanta there are 96 tattvas and all. We need not go into all those things. It's all technically, it's not required now. Tattvamellam tangi elam minji ulandan. And he is the one who is beyond that also. Meaning what? What is gold? Bracelet is gold, necklace is gold, nose ring is gold. If you say that way, only people will think, oh, okay, bracelet, necklace and earring, nose ring, oh, this is what is all gold about, okay. No, gold is beyond. What? You can make other things also. If you want. ஒட்டியானம் கூட செஞ்சு போட்டுக்கலாம் இடுப்புக்கு. பெரிய ஒட்டியானம் செய்யணும் இப்பெல்லாம் பெண்களுக்கு செய்யணும் பெரிய ஒட்டியானம். அதுக்கே 20-30 பவுன் போயிடும். ஆண்டியா போயிடுவான். That is why nobody is wearing ஒட்டியானம் nowadays. When you go on eating all carbs, all chocolates, cakes, ice cream without doing any work. Work is only for the finger. Or you switch on the mixie, switch on the gas, switch on everything. That's all I will do. And I will call my husband to even lift it and place it. If I lift it, my back will go. I'm like a doll, beautifully dressed like a doll. I cannot even lift the cooker. That's somebody I should call. Meaning what? See, we eat so much without doing anything. That is our problem. See, those days they were doing so much, eating less actually. Now everything is available everywhere. Bakery shop is available, ice cream parlor is available, hotel, restaurants are available. And if you go to restaurants, people don't eat, like human beings. What they eat, I know. Everything is red. Idli, they fry it and eat. Idli is poor thing. You have to steam it and eat. That is healthy, na? They fry idlis also. And it appears red. How come it has become red? And what nonsense they eat. And you know what? Then they say cholesterol. Why not cholesterol will come? And heart attack. Yes, heart cannot withstand all those things. And you eat all dead animals every day without any exception. He is his pose songs. He is guilty now. And they make this stomach the graveyard, burying all the dead animals. They go on eating without doing anything. What happens? See, I have gone somewhere, see, from the text. So, Yevan Muham Ingumulan, Yenna Unan, Tattvam Ellam Danai Tangi Elam, Minji Ulan Dan. And he is the one who is transcendental also. We were talking about the ornaments. Ornaments. So ornaments, if you say only the bracelet, the necklace, the ornament, no, it is even beyond. Meaning, you can make more things out of it. Not only that. Something like that. It's beyond, means it's more. Gold is not that. It is something else. Yes, gold is in and through everything also. But what is gold? That is not the gold. Gold is something else. It's beyond. And it has got potency to make some more ornaments. So therefore, gold is beyond. You understand? So, Minji Ulandan. So, he is the one who is there in everything and beyond also. Tattuvanggal ellamum taan kadandon vakkodu. Sittamum namamum தான் அத்தன் அவனானென விகற்பமற்ற சித்தத்தால் சிவசிந்தனையே நீசை. I think this tune is for Aurangzebs like us. Very flat, very straight. They are happy. தத்துவங்கள் எல்லாமும் தான் கடந்தோன் வாக்கோடு சித்தமும் நாமமும் சேராதான் அத்தன் அவனானென விகற்பமற்ற சித்தத்தால் சிவசிந்தனையே நீ செய். தத்துவங்கள் எல்லாமும் தான் கடந்தோன். So he is in and through all the tattvas and beyond also. Enjiyudan means what? He only remains. When everything is taken away also, he remains. So here he says, தத்துவங்கள் எல்லாமும் தான் கடந்தோன். Who is beyond all these tattvas, like the ahankara, manabuddhi ahankara, like that there are so many tattvas. He is beyond. தத்துவங்கள் எல்லாமும் தான் கடந்தோன். வாக்கொடு சித்தமும் நாமமும் சேராதான். Meaning what? வாக்கொடு சித்தமும் நாமமும் சேராதான் means what? He does not go with vaku, the speech, sittam, the mind, namam, the name. Meaning what? You cannot say anything about him. You cannot speak. Yatra vacho nivartante. So the speech cannot go, it will return back. And sittamum, the mind also cannot go there. And namamum, you cannot have any name for him. He is Anamika. One girl was named as Anamika. I was surprised. What is your name? My name is Anamika. You know what is the meaning of your name? I don't know. Thank God you don't know. The meaning of your name is, I don't have any name. Anamika. Here, you cannot call him by any name. That is why you can call him by any name. See the beauty of it. He has no name. So, you can call him by any name you want. Can I call him Buffalo? Why are you so attached to buffalo? Because my mother calls me often like that only. So I'm very fond of buffaloes. And we vibrate same frequency. Mahishasura Mardini. And one girl was named as Mahisha. They have made it short. In Sri Lanka only, one girl, and she is young, chinna kolanda. She was coming to Bali's class. First day I asked her, what is her name? Sorry, my name is Mahisha. I am what? Mahisha? Yes. Mahishasura Mardini? No, Mahisha. And I didn't reveal to her what is the meaning of Mahisha. See, Mahishasura Mardini means that Asura who is having the buffalo head. And she is the one who has killed. So Mahishasura Mardini, Mahisha means buffalo. So she says, my name is Mahisha. Very style, Mahisha. En peru Ermamadu. Your mother is very, very clever. She has known you before only. Named you as Mahisha. Pavan, the poor, I didn't hurt her by saying the real meaning of her name. Even now she must be somewhere as Mahisha only. I don't know. People are mad. Yenda namamum seradan. So meaning what? He cannot be identified with a thought or with a speech. So you cannot name him. You cannot speak about him. You cannot think about him. So there ends the matter. What else you can do? Eat, sleep, relax. Meaning what? He is that one which is the source of all light, which illuminates everything. He cannot be illuminated by everything. Natatra suryo bhati nachantra tarakam nema vityado bhanti kutoyam agni. So it cannot be illuminated by anything. So therefore, sittamum namamum vaakkodu sittamum namamum seradan. Attan avan naan ena viharpamatra sittathal siva sindanaye neesai. Attan means apperpattavan. That avan naan ena. Avan means he, the Parameshwara, the Supreme. Avan naan ena. He is my own self. Viharpamatra sittathal. Meaning what? Viharpamatra sittam means what? Without any doubt or without any other modification of your mind, Siva Sindanaye Nisai. Always you meditate on Shiva like that. Shivoham, Shivoham. Shivoham means what? That Shiva is me, my true self. Yana viharpamatra sittathal. Viharpamatra sittam means when the Guru teaches you, you listen. First you listen. Sometimes you may wonder, can it be like that? That is called Vihalpa Mandir. Can it be like that? How can it be? How can I be Shiva? Shiva is all pervading. He is all knowledgeable. And I am a poor jiva. How can it be? This is Vihalpa. Means some other thoughts have cropped in. And it is confusing us now. Now here Shiva says, don't worry, this is the truth. You need not have any doubt. Or any other thoughts, second thought, this is it. So Viharpamatra Siddha means with firm conviction, Sittathal, Siva Sindanaye Nisai. You meditate on Shiva thus. How you have to meditate? Arunachalam ena ahame. Arunachalam ahame. Aniya bhavatin avan aham ahum ananiya bhavame undipara. Anaithinam uttamam undipara. So meaning that Shiva is in my heart as my own self. See, some people misunderstand this statement and say, I am Shiva. I am Shiva means with the body, mind. With this dirty, stupid personality, I am Shiva. And they expect people also to come and fall at their feet. See, sometimes due to Purva Janma, some sort of tapas or whatever, some siddhis may come for some people, you know. Some Arul Vaku. Whatever they say, they come true. See, it is some sort of siddhi they have gained through their previous janmas, some sort of tapascharya or whatever. In this janma also it may continue. So, they may go into a trance and say few things also. We don't know what all happening, we don't know. They say and it will come true also. So because of that, we start worshipping. Oh, Goddess has come. God has come. I have never seen such a God anywhere. And that person also thinks, yes, I am God only now. I think I am God only. Yes, yes. With this body mind, if somebody calls us God, my God. Only when you transcend the body mind, then you won't proclaim as you are God. You be God. You are God. But nobody proclaims, I am God. Have you ever seen great Mahatma saying, I am God? Kanchi Paramacharya or Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi saying, I am God now, come, come, come. They are very, very down to earth, humble people. They always express themselves as devotees only. See, that is sweetness of the ripeness, you know. Only the half-baked and, you know, all those fellows, they start saying, I am God, come. Beware of cheap gods. என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு நம்ம இந்து சமயத்தில் தடி எடுத்தவனா தண்டால்காரன். என்ன அர்த்தம்? If somebody, you know, can sort of collect some funds and somebody can exhibit some powers, something, somebody can speak beautifully, then they become, great gurus, God only. Swamiji, you are only saying everybody is God. Everybody is God. But with ahankara, if somebody proclaims I am God, that is not at all right. Only when the ahankara goes, there is nobody to proclaim I am God. See, when the ahankara goes, there is nobody to proclaim I am God. So be God. That is the idea. Shiva Sindanaye Nisei. So you think that I am Shiva, meaning Shiva is my true self. Shiva Tattvam is my true self. With this we will conclude today and we shall continue tomorrow. Oh, 7:55, 5 minutes more. Om Purnamadha Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudhachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. That which is well begun is half done. So we have started this Atma Sakshatkar Prakaranam. Now it will go on. So late morning class also we will have Atma Sakshatkar. And evening we will have Devikalottram. Night, Anubodham. So theatre la padata maatitanga.